Okay, starting in on the paint, and there's the white and the blue. Laid down some second coats on all the white parts and the blue, and then did my first coat of the black. And again, it was over a black primer, so I'm hoping I can just get away with one coat there. So now I can finally start in on all those colors there. Here's the first coat or base coat of the silver on those parts, and then flat aluminum on some parts over here, the radiator and engine block. So I wanted to go ahead and start getting those decals onto the tires, so I went to put the tires on the wheels, and come to find out I got the wrong tires. I don't remember where I bought this kit. I think it might have been on eBay, but I always check to make sure everything's there. Unfortunately, somehow this slid past me. So I reached out to Tamiya support, Tamiya USA, and they came back and said, hey, we don't have those tires, but we think the ones for the Hayabusa will work, and we could send you those. I actually have the Hayabusa kit. I went and tried them, and sure enough, they fit. So I said, go ahead and send them. I also bought another kit, the same exact kit, on eBay, supposedly sealed, because the difference is the Hayabusa are Dunlops, and the ones on this kit are Michelin, and there's other Michelin decals all over the place. So I'm going to get the replacements out of the new kit that's coming, and then stick these Hayabusa tires in there so that at least somewhere down the road I'll have a full kit, albeit with the incorrect tires. All right, having solved the tire problem, back at this and have all these exhausts masked, kind of something along these lines. So I just basically, everywhere there was they have like these seams, it's raised where there's a seam, I just tape there, and then tape this off for the second color. So I'm about halfway through these paints, so this is the row that's done. This is the row still to do, and a lot of these are just little itty bitty pieces. Here's some of what's done, so second colors in some cases. And then over here, stuff in there is done. And then just these parts where, just pieces of it get painted. So I think I've got gold leaf left to go, the red, which includes the names and the brakes, so I have to wait till that dries. The blue on the spring, oh, I think I could do that next. Those two are done, but then I still have the sky gray to do. Yeah, just a lot of, just little pieces here and there, and then I have to refer to the instructions and go, okay, it's just the inside of that, not the outside, and then the outside's a different color, so on and so forth. So anyway, working my way through. So there's the third color on those forks, the dark copper. Next we have the X4 blue on the gas tank cap and the spring. All right, just finished up the red on those two pieces, and yeah, so you can see it's all these little pieces that have to be done. Luckily I had this very thin brush, so I was able to do that Brembo on the brakes there. So I am actually down to my last two colors, which I have to use on this dial here. All right, finally done with all the painting of all these parts. So worked my way through all those lists, checked everything off. So here's all the parts painted. Went ahead and did some sub-assemblies as I was going along. So for instance, the engine here and the handlebars or handle grips. And so now with all this painted, I think I'll do the decals next, work my way back through the instructions and figure out where all these decals go on the various pieces, and then assemble as I go along. I'm still waiting for those tires, so I can only go so far in my assembly, but I think these decals on these cowl parts and tank and stuff is going to take quite a bit of work. So as well as weathering those exhaust pipes. I saw Tim put out an update yesterday, and he's already a little bit further than me in the assembly, but his parts are looking good too. So this is probably a good place to stop for this video. So again, got all the pieces painted, and now it's decals and assembly next, at least as far as I can go until those tires arrive. So, hope you found that interesting. And as always, thanks for watching and happy modeling.